Hello, anyone, anywhere, and at any time. Welcome back to Some Dude Plays Fire Emblem Three Houses Lions Part 55. This is Zach of SomeDudePlays.com, just some dude who likes to play video games. So, now we get to start Chapter 8 here. Cutscene time!
Part 1. White Clouds. Red Wolf Moon. The Flame in the Darkness. Hoarfrost now graces treetops and open fields alike, and an icy chill blown in from the north of Fargus blankets the land. All of Fodlan's creatures begin to settle in for a long winter. The setting sun bathes the full winter coat of every wolf in a foreboding scarlet glow. Hunters can now spread the word that the Red Wolves are back on the prowl.
Nice artwork there. And there's our 5,000 gold. And yeah, we have a C support with... No, it's the B support with Lysithea now. Yes, we are speaking with her.
Professor, thank you for helping me with my training.
Anytime.
I'd love to do this again if possible. Your advice is always so useful. Everyone thinks you're a wonderful teacher. You account for people's weaknesses while capitalizing on their strengths. Initially, I wasn't sure you paid too much attention to your students. Clearly, I was wrong.
That's a very good thing.
After all, were that the case, you wouldn't be capable of providing such useful feedback. I'll continue to learn and grow from your instruction, Professor. I just know it.
You're quite determined.
You think I'm determined?
You're always pushing yourself.
Professor, thank you. You're the only one who's ever praised me like that.
Bonus!
I mean, people are always telling me I've got a knack for magic.
The nice thing is, after this, it's actually pretty easy to recruit her.
If you can call the power of my crest a knack, they aren't wrong per se. Though bearing 2 crests isn't a gift I ever asked for. Anyhow, I've made a point to work harder than most, and not rely too heavily on the power they bestow. So I find it frustrating that the only praise I seem to receive is directly related to that power.
Yeah, that's kind of a bad thing. Most people want to be praised for what they do, not their bloodline and stuff like that.
If you've noticed how hard I work, then well, it makes me very happy.
Why do you work yourself so hard?
Well, you see, It is because I am the only child of House Ordelia. I must do all I can for my family name.
So basically, she's the only one who can inherit the head position and any relics the family has. And then, of course, she's going to get married off later on, too.
I'm determined to someday be of real value to them. And that day must come soon. I can't waste any time. I don't have much of it left. Anyway, I should be going. Thank you again for your help.
Yeah, kind of sad note at the end there. But there's the B support done. And now we have some more stuff to do this Sunday.
That's what we're dealing with. Is there no chance it's an infectious disease?
There are no absolutes in medicine, but the chances are extremely slim. Restless movements, fits of violence, becoming bedridden, or even impossible to wake.
And from what I understand now, everything's kind of coming full circle.
With symptoms that varied, there are only a few possibilities. It's either a mixture of poisons or magic, and dark magic at that.
You're talking about Ramire Village, aren't you, Manuela?
Oh my, if it isn't Jeralt. Tell me, what was the first thing you heard?
Everything, after you mentioned that it's not likely an infectious disease.
Yep.
My child and I owe the people of Ramire Village.
Basically, that was kind of their mercenary headquarters.
If something's happening there, we must help them.
We scouted the area ourselves. Speak with the knights, hear what they have to say. I must go. Thank you for your help, Manuela.
You know, I'm more than willing to go with you to Remire Village. After all, I owe you my life.
Yeah, she'll actually be quite helpful with that.
If you'd like, I bet we could even manage the mission all by ourselves. Just the two of us.
Going a bit too far there, but for the support point, we have to choose number 1. That's nice of you.
Professor! A bit of a tease, are we? A girl could get used to this side of you.
Yep.
Nice try, but I'll be going to the village as well. Enough nonsense. It's time to move out.
As you like. Goodbye, Jeralt. Goodbye, Professor.
Bye-bye.
I'll be in my office making preparations. What about you? If you have the time, it would be helpful if you could go ahead and talk to the knights.
Oh, what's going on?
Hey, what's wrong?
Oh, that's bad. That's very bad. And for this one, you choose number 2. I just got a little bit dizzy, but there's more towards this that we'll see in later chapters.
If anything feels off, return to the infirmary. No need to just grin and bear it. Got it?
Yep.
Ugh, what could have caused such dizziness? I felt it too. Actually, I felt that way before.
Something's up. And now for our week of tea. And I'll do some tea time with the, if I can, with the birthday this week. Okay, the goals. We'll keep to Ingrid and you-know-who for group task. Yeah, you know what? Let's see, Dimitri. Yeah, Dimitri, I'm just going to focus on Bo right now. He's good enough for ride and that'll keep going up. To-do. I still want him to learn axe. And I'm gonna switch him to heavy armor. Wait, yeah, I'll keep it like that. Felix, Bow and Reason, let's just do full bow this time. Because I just need him to get to C rank in that. Ash, he still needs to learn authority, but he needs bow A and ride an A, so we'll keep it at this. Sylvain, I'm just going to do a full authority one, because he needs to get that up. Mercedes with Reason, she's good. Annette, we're going to just focus on Faith. Get that upgraded. Ingrid, I'll keep her where she is. Bernie, she'll stay the same. Dorothea, she'll stay the same. Let's see. Wait, her flying's at D, so yeah. You know what? Authority and flying. There we go. Catherine and them are good. Doing okay. Now, yeah, got everything there for goals done. Now instruction. Wait, not Felix right now. I need to do flaying for Reason. Yes. Skill up. Good.
Well,
I want to get that up there because that's going to be helpful later on. Oh, Dorothea. Gotta turn this one into strength. Got it.
I feel like I learned something new.
There you go. Now, that maybe don't really have anything to do with Dimitri and do. They don't have a lot of stats right now. But let's do full bow on Felix.
This could be.
There we go.
I can do.
Let's see. Ash, let's do authority.
This.
There you go. Sylvain, it's all going to authority as well.
Hey. Hey.
There you go. Now, that. Let's do Mercedes and do full reason. Hey, there you go. This week part is done, and then we still have our little teatime to do later this week.
May I ask a question, Professor?
Certainly. I'm sorry, but you should probably just skip me. I don't have a question asked. How would I even think of one? You just did.
Wow, you're a genius!
That's a nice one. Oh, really nice experience there.
Professor.
I'm gonna keep it where she is. I could have just done that to get the bonus thing. Oh, yes, see support with Alois.
Hello, Professor. You're really on the move today. A lot to get done, I take it? I'm happy to help. Tell me, is there anything I could do to lighten your load a bit?
Nothing comes to mind. I appreciate it. Well, nothing comes to mind.
Oh, surely there must be something. Don't be shy about asking for help. We're practically siblings, after all, cut from the same cloth. I was raised by Jeralt just as you were, so we should have no trouble getting along.
Yeah. You were raised by Jeralt?
Huh? Did I not mention that? How thoughtless. What an embarrassing gaffe. My parents died when I was small, and I came to live in the monastery. It was an aimless existence. But sometimes a knight would pass by, wearing magnificent armor. That knight was Jeralt. And the first time he laid eyes on me, he made me his squire. What was he thinking, huh?
Yeah. Sounds like Jeralt.
No kidding. I don't think I'll ever fully understand his logic. Later, I heard that the squire preceding me had died of a terrible plague. I looked a bit like him and was about the same age, so Jeralt thought me a suitable replacement. A little nutty, old Jeralt, there's no doubt about that. Quite a character.
Yep.
All that was more than 30 years ago. How time flies.
And Jeralt doesn't look like he's aged a bit. 30 years?
That's right. I wasn't even 15 years old. Well, Jeralt hardly seems to have aged since then. In fact, over drinks he once told me, perhaps that's a story for another day.
Oh, definitely.
At any rate, that's Jeralt for you. One of a kind. I don't think there's anyone else quite like him.
Most definitely. Yeah, probably not.
Right. Well, now you've heard my whole story. I hope that you understand now why I feel such a strong sense of attachment to you. If you're ever in a bind, just give me a holler. I'll help however I can.
Yep. Thanks for offering, but I can handle myself.
Indeed, indeed. Well, I'll let you get back to it. But truly, if I can take anything off your plate, don't hesitate to let me know.
I will. Go.
I see.
Oh yes, here's
So
another
you'll be
thing.
staying here for some time then. Honestly, I'm surprised. I've heard it's been a few years since you last donated to the church.
That was merely because of the financial situation of my territory. I assure you it has nothing to do with my dedication to the church. By the way, Dimitri, isn't Edelgard currently enrolled at the Officers' Academy as well?
Now we find some really strange things going on.
Yes, she's in the Black Eagle House. I don't believe she has any plans to leave anytime soon. Why not pay her a visit?
I may do just that. It's nice to stay in touch with my dear niece every now and then. Of course, I'm also delighted that I was able to speak with my nephew as well. Whether through marriage or otherwise, family is family after all.
Really?
Of course. The feeling is mutual. Professor, if you were watching, you should have made your presence known.
Yeah. Who was that?
That was Lord Arundel, the regent for the Empire. He is also Edelgard's uncle.
An acquaintance of yours, but he called you his nephew?
My stepmother was his younger sister. We are not related by blood, but he is technically my uncle.
So, you and Edelgard. Oh,
yes.
Good, bonus.
My stepmother was Edelgard's birth mother.
Support up there.
Edelgard and I are siblings by marriage. We can delve into that topic another time. For now, let's make preparations to investigate what's happening in that village.
Yes, sir, we will.
Oh dear. The princess of the Empire and the kingdom's prince are kin. How very odd.
Oh, I agree there. So that's why he was worried about her. Yeah.
All beings are attached somehow to those who are their family. Yes, even I.
Yep.
I must have had a family too. I wish I could remember them.
You will eventually.
My family. I wonder who and where they are, and what they're doing now. In any case, about this Arundel. You've heard that name before, correct?
So with this one, the answer is in the library. It was the book that Dimitri had.
Quite true. We came across that name within the library, right where the prince had been. I thought that Arundel had died, and yet, not so. He seems alive and well. I wonder what the prince had hoped to learn from reading of his uncle's charity.
Yeah, he definitely found something up, especially with all the so-called donations.
So many things the prince has yet to tell. How bothersome.
Really bothersome. Okay. So, it is Linhardt's birthday, and hopefully we can do tea time with them. Yeah. Party? Yes, I can. Nice. So, with him, you want to have Angelica tea. Right there, got it?
I am happy that you invited me, even though it interferes with my nap time.
You sleep too much.
This tea is my favorite scent. So relaxing as to be downright sleep-inducing.
He's gonna sleep after this.
Much appreciated. Smells good.
Okay, talk. Okay, now I'll do what I simply do. Van Hall, Professor Passlap. So this one, the answer is Passlap.
Lovely. Agreed.
Next. Things that bother you. Got it.
Lovely.
Got the first one down, Pat. Now on to the third one. No. Favorite sweets.
Lovely.
Got it, perfect.
Being surrounded by all these crest bearers makes me want to better understand crestology.
Yeah. Oh, I'll be right back. Okay, so this one is praise.
Agreed.
There we go. There's the perfect. Yes, good. Observe.
This hairband? Someone gave it to me, I think. Yet if that's the case, it warms me up.
Yep.
What's
Good.
wrong? You look...
Oh, that's a nice hairband. Nice to actually see it.
Huh?
Got it. Barely.
This hairband? Someone gave it to me, I think. Yet if that's the... makes me...
Just repeated what you had there. Got it?
Warms me up.
Yeah. Okay, we'll stop there. Now gifts. If I have a book of crest designs, that would go really good for him. And sadly, I don't have that. So the next item would be a fishing cloak. So we'll give him that.
Well, this is...
And we'll end it there. So there's the tea party.
That was delicious. It feels good to relax. Well, I'm off to catch a nap.
Go ahead. Yep, and I got the charm.
Hey Ingrid, this kind of work is definitely your thing, and I've got some urgent business, so...
I can't finish this all alone.
Are you that?
Yep.
How's that? Yes, Sylvain...
Perfect.
That worked out well.
There you go.
Am I starting to master this? This isn't so hard.
Yeah. Yeah, so this is an interesting month. So as you see with this month, we have all 3 days have bonuses if you go to the explore on the 3 days. But next week we have a rare monster sighting that we want to do, and then we still have 2 paralogs. Plus, we're going to get a bunch more quests that I know of. So, with that, I'm going to end this part here, and when we come back, we'll do our first exploration for this week. So, this is Zach of SomeDudePlays.com saying please like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell, visit SomeDudePlays.com, and I will see you all later. Have a great day.